just die when I lose the revs. What the shit are you doing, Di? Now it's fine. What the hell? Okay, well, keep going, I guess. Was strange. For some reason, Di was dying at like idle. So I'd go into neutral, let go of the throttle, and dun 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 dun, cuts out. Runs perfectly fine at speed, and now is perfectly fine after it's warmed up. Weird. Okay, well, let's keep riding and see what happens. It's like there wasn't a loss of power, but more the idle got confused. Who knows? It hasn't been run, or I haven't been out on her in like a week, and it's humid and wet over last night. Who knows? Something confused her. The important thing is she's still running. I mean, it's a Harley. It's got to have personality and quirks. It wouldn't be a Harley if it worked every time, all the time. Anyway, this isn't how we start videos. Roll the intro. Our dear lovely Di is acting a little bit peculiar this morning, but it might have just been a one-off, so let's see. Cyclists. Back on the road again, down a familiar route, doing the same thing we always do, because I've had about fucking enough of my stupid ass shaped, weird ass fucking head. So we're going to the bike shop, we're trying on as many helmets as we need to until we find a modular helmet that suits my stupid fucking skull, and we are walking out the store with it. I'm not going to try some on that feel like they're nearly it and then buy like a size up online, or go home to try and buy one online to save money and then it turns out but it's a different fucking shape or different fucking size. I'm getting a helmet at the shop and I'm going to take it home today. That is the plan. But you know what this channel's like. The name of the channel is with us on every occasion. For instance, this morning when I thought I'll set off nice and early to get to the shop when it opens, and a thunderstorm rolled in, so I spoke too soon. And then when I did hit the road, I went into neutral, let go of the throttle, and the bike died a few times. Spoke too soon. It didn't ever lose power like whilst I'm holding the throttle, it was just like the idle was confused. But it was still warming up, so who knows. She's due for a wash before we go down to Land's End, so after I've done the wash I'll check all of the battery connections and stuff like that, the electrics. I'm pretty sure it's all fine, but I'll just check that over. I'm almost entirely certain it's nothing to do with a loose connection. I don't really know, it's fuel injection, I don't understand it. One thing I do now understand though is, you remember our infamous red light on the dash that is now gone? Well, I think I figured out what that was finally, because I noticed on the last video it wasn't there. And before the last video, I noticed that my brake light was stuck on. I think I may have mentioned it a few videos back, and it turns out it was the brake switch for the front brake needed fixing, replacing, whatever. But now the brake light is no longer stuck on, that red light is no longer there. And I didn't realise that red light was gone, so I don't really pay attention to anything except the sound of my own voice or looking at my sexy ass boots. But I noticed on another YouTube video where I'm actually going to put a little preview or a link to it. Oh no, we gotta hit the ramp first. Oh, careful of those potholes. Woohoo! Maybe not so quick. Anyway, nice view up here. And there's my sheepy babies right on cue. Hello guys, how you guys doing? Not bad. Twat. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, this American dude is doing a series. He's only just started it. He's riding from Africa to the Arctic Circle on a Harley. I think it's a Street Bob he went for.
Okay, so in the last 2 episodes, I got to South Africa, I bought this bike, and I modified it. Now, the whole point of this trip is to not optimize the fun out of it like I did on the last trip. So I'm riding a Harley, I'm not using GPS, and today is day 1. Let's see if any of this actually works.
In the first video, red light came on and stayed on, just like mine. I'll have a little fish through his comments, see what people say, and then someone said, your brake light might be stuck on. If your brake light gets stuck on, sometimes that gets stuck on. I've had my brake light fixed and now that's gone. I think I can put 1 and 2 together and get 2.5, but you know, it's nearly 2. No, that's 1 and 1 equals 2. See? I could put 1 and 2 together and get 2.5. It would have been 3, you ignoramus. But yeah, we're back off to he who, or them who shall not be named. Again, because I need a helmet. I mean, I don't want to get rid of this G-Mac helmet. It's like so fucking comfortable. It's like perfectly melded to my head. But it is old. It's very fucking old. It is way too old to be safe anymore. Because helmets do have a shelf life, I've heard. The protective layer like breaks down over time or something. And the amount of times this helmet's been chucked around, that shell is probably compromised as well. Kind of intending on this video to be a little bit of a quick video, because I want to get on the fast road, get over there, get the helmet and get back. Like, I'm sick. I'm sick of going to Fuckfield already. This is the only place I go lately. It's driving me nuts. But it's the place that's the biggest selection of helmets. With my fucking oval-shaped head, I need to try things on until I can get something that's as close to okay as possible. I can't keep ordering them online. I've already sent like 2 back to the sports bike shop. I did actually ask them when I sent the next one back. I was like, look, I'm having trouble finding a helmet. I've got like a long oval shaped head. What do? And their response was to try one of the helmets that I'd already tried. And I said, no, I've already tried one of them. And they went, oh, well, you know, most helmets are kind of made for normal heads. I said, oh, thanks. All I remember is when I was at J&S, I tried on a medium HJC C91N and it was very comfortable but a bit too snug. I bought the large size and that was too loose around my cheeks but still too tight on my forehead and back and neck. So I don't fucking know. I'm just going to try a few on. I've got to keep trying them on until I find something that's close enough so it doesn't give me a headache and it's still safe. Weird fucking brain head. Let's make some progress. Helmet down, helmet cam engaged. Are we rolling? That silly girl. Generally getting the bike over, but these roads are so fucking dangerous, it makes me really wary, because I come around a corner and when you're fucking leaning half over, you haven't got as much ability to manoeuvre, and then suddenly there's a fucking giant pile like that for it, and it's like, well, it looks like I'm going into it. Hello, death. I mean, I know going into a pile doesn't mean you're going to come off, but it's a fucking lot more likely, I think. If you're cornering, leant over into a pothole, I think if anything's going to chuck you, it'll be that. Watch out for you, you hidden little bastards. They must get so many speeding tickets on that camera. No sign for it, no visibility of it. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. To get into a car park and practice my low speed manoeuvring as well. Some of these corners, you know, I need to really start working on getting the bike over. I'm a bit out of practice. that, that's it. Through there, chicane. Waha! This bit is a little bit fucked. Over this bit, over that bit, through that. No, my lunch just fell out my arse. Ah, smooth roads. Thank you. Ah, stinky seaman trees. I spy with my little eye something beginning with. Oh, what the fuck is that? Well, that's probably the smoothest we've come down suspension test street. Whoa, there we go. I knew there was some more. It's your fault. You were on the top of them. I couldn't see them. I blame anyone but myself. Nothing is ever my fault. You need to focus more on the counter steering. It's too easy to fall into that second-hand nature of lean it when you can counter steer it and get real better maneuverability. Real better. You speak a good English. Here, and then we've got a whoa counter steer, you know, it's much easier. I want you counter steering for the rest of this trip. No leaning, counter steer only. That's how we're going to practice it. It's all in the hips, it's all in the wrist.
It's all in the hips, yeah, it's all in the hips.
I suppose it's a bit in the hips as well. Yeah, I'm doing it with the hips as well as the wrists. Yeah, okay. So that meme still applies. It's all in the hips. At least they were kind enough to get rid of the roadworks for me. They must have known I was coming. I mean, where else would Mike be fucking going except back to fucking Cuckfield? Cuckfield? No, this isn't that kind of kink. Oh, let's stretch it out. You seem to be very well behaved now, Di. I don't know what was up with you. Maybe you was just tired. Whoo-wee! We are already cooking. Kind of glad for the cloud coverage today. It's fucking crazy hot at the moment. Heat wave. Oh my god, these traffic lights take a year and a half. History became legend. Legend became myth.
And for 2,500 years.
Okay, off we go. Here we are again. I'm so sorry. That's what we tried on last time. I'm going to try it again. This is medium. Yeah, definitely too squidged. Definitely too squidged. I91. What are you? Small. There's no way. I91 in medium. Bit heavy this one. And a bad fit. Too tight on the head. Too loose on the cheeks. Keep going. Hey, flip over helmet. What are you? Large. Oh my god, look how chunky that is. Biggest helmet in the world. But closer. And then 2XL, I think that'll be too big. Or a flip back, an XL, extra large, already tried those. Nah, still too tight. It's got to be a large then. This is the Cookberg. I think I tried one of these and it didn't fit. In large. Fine on the head, but too squished on the cheeks, I think. Probably the closest we've come there. And then in a large. Good on the head. Pretty good on the cheeks. Oh, I see. You have to pull it and pinch it to get it up. It's not a bad choice. very light. Flips around. Where's the... That's not bad. It's still quite tight considering. So I guess the closest we've come is probably... not you. Not you. Which one was it? Probably that one. The Nolan. Okay, find that other one I was looking at. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah. Dot and EC. What size? Medium. Oh my god, how do we open the visor? Oh, it's got a lock for the visor. Okay. Interesting. Does lift up. Quite light. Oh wow, that is insanely tight on my head. Maybe try that from... Damn. Okay, that's... No way is that medium. That's like a small... Large. There you go. Okay, so Frank Thomas is for people with very round, fat cheeks. Should I try Jivvy? Some large. Let's see. Fine, medium. X27. X27. Okay, let's try large. Yeah, this is really open. Pretty comfy though. Not too much pressure. I think it's going to be the one. That is in medium as well. Okay, Jivvy X27 in medium. So maybe. What were you? You were large. Cool. Potentially the one. Maybe a bit tight on the forehead. I've got such a weird shaped head. We're trying on every single one we can. Like he said, wander around in the store for a minute and see if you get a headache essentially. Focus. Oh no, there we go. That's cool. Fucking ouch. Actually burnt my head with the helmet. What the fuck? That's how hot it is. That's insane. Oh, I'm just like a sweaty hot mess. I think we finally have success. So we've gone for a matte black Nolan N100-6 in large. Bless the guy in the shop though, he helped me to try on so many different helmets. I've spent more than I wanted to, but it's the closest we're going to get. Essentially the problem is my fucking forehead, my 5-head. A weird shaped fucking skull. So all of the helmets that I tried on, mediums were too tight on my head, give me a headache, but they were perfect on my cheeks. Larges, way too much space on the cheeks, but perfect on my forehead. It was between a Jivvy in large and the Nolan in large. The Jivvy had a bit more discomfort in my forehead though. It was an absolutely tiny helmet, it was strange. It was like so much of my face was exposed. But it was still EC 2206 rated, so it's like, is this entirely safe? I nearly got the Jivvy, which would have been a decent amount cheaper, like by about 50 quid, I think, maybe 60. But it was so close, like on my nose and my chin. If I poke out my chin, it touched the chin bar. Not ideal. So it felt like if I have an accident in that, I might still end up smashing my chin up, you know. But the Nolan is the one that came closest to being comfortable on my forehead and the back of my neck, or the base of my skull, at the same time as having the least amount of play in the cheeks. I mean, this G-Mac helmet I'm wearing, I can put my fingers down the side of the cheeks, you know, and the brow is nice and comfortable. So I think the Nolan is probably the closest to this, as it were. Get it over, get it over, get it over. So yeah, the Nolan is, it's like 225 quid more than I wanted to spend, but if it's the right fit and it's a safe helmet, then it's worth it. Let's go! Comfortable because I've broken it in, but it's also it's loose-ish on my head. It's not ideal. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm not wearing the thing at home, it's because I decided to go for a delivery, because then I can get it home, I can wear it for half an hour, sat around, and if I'm not happy with it, that gives me an opportunity to send it back. If I wear it at home, then I have to keep it, essentially. That's what we're doing. Give myself another chance, because you know how this has gone so fucking far. But at least I know that the medium Jimmy is a good backup. Twat! Oh, I forgot something. Afternoon. Yeah, not bad, you? You're telling me. Yeah, I just had to go back on the saddle. That is a fucking cool bike.
Thanks, man.
Is that an Evo?
Yeah, 96.
Right.
It's got foot clutch.
Oh shit.
Shift.
Nice.
So it took a while to get used to.
Very cool. Must be a little bit bruising on the fucking state of the roads at the moment. I see hardtail.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken it everywhere. Like,
You got it.
yeah, exactly. Like, but it's, you know, once you've got like a bigger bag, you know,
Yeah.
go camping or whatever, it's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Is it a springy seat or anything like that? Or you just literally leather on the frame?
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
it's right underneath, so you're right there.
And he hasn't felt anything below the waist ever since.
No, exactly. Yeah.
No, that's fucking cool.
Cheers, man. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab a refreshment. Take it easy. Fucking machine. Oh, it's only been like 2 seconds or so far. Wheel fell off. Bad time. Fucking saddlebag just came off. Shit. Holy shit. Did not expect that to happen. Oh my god. How the fuck did that come off? I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how that fucking happened.
The wind must have got under it, just shot straight up in the air.
It's supposed to lock in place, but apparently not. Fucking hell. Okay. So that happened. Well, at least there's nothing breakable in there. Hazards on, mate. Maybe I didn't lock it. Maybe that was it. Check this one. Fucking hell. I did not expect that to happen. Well, at least the saddlebag looks like it's still more or less intact. I mean, yeah, it's taken a little bit of a scuff, but whew. Never a fucking normal day, eh? Jesus. Okay. Shall we try that again? Fuck, that could have been really dangerous, man. That could have been so bad. What if that pulled me over? Do I remember locking it when I put it on? I don't know. Unless the stuff inside knocked the lock loose. There you go. Jesus Christ. God damn, that was dangerous. I could have caused an accident with someone else. I need to like have a good look at the lock on this when I get back. That's definitely locked in place, but fuck me. That was deadly. Potential disaster there. Double check, maybe an investigate. Bad scuff there. But it's just like, how? Because you have to really pull this out to unlock it, you know. Once it's locked in, it's there. Unless you can push it back somehow. I don't know. Maybe it was up or wasn't clicked in or something like that. There. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere now, but I must have just forgotten to lock it. Yeah, you're definitely locked. I know I did that one. I remember clicking that one up, but I don't entirely remember clicking that one up. Maybe that's what it was. I forgot to lock it. Fucking lesson learned. God's sake. I'm like the worst biker there is, man. Saddlebags are definitely locked and attached to the bike safely and securely. Because could you imagine if I had that all loaded down with all my camping gear on my way down to Cornwall next week? Fuck, that would have been well bad. Could have happened like on a motorway or something. Never a normal day. But then normal days are boring, I suppose, so you know, what are you doing? I drive with the index finger and the thumb only. Crikey, crikey, crikey. At least I'm going to keep more of a close eye on those saddlebag locks from now on going forwards. So there's, you know, a good lesson learned. I'm not really too upset that it got scuffed up. It's a saddlebag at the end of the day. It's going to get scuffed up just from me chucking it around in and out of the tent and that. Bit of a fucker, but oh well. Still in good enough condition. I'm signing off now, but I don't think the video will end here, or I'll put a little bit of a helmet showcase at the end. Maybe. I don't think I'll do another video on helmets. Surely not. Anyway, thank you for joining. In the next video, should be part 1 of the Land's End run, provided it's not another helmet video. Okay, ciao for now, bye. Nearly went into that. That would have been the cherry on top of the shit cake. That's where the main point of impact was. Take it on the side. Oh, yeah, I may have lost a bit of a chunk there when it hit the ground. I just don't see how it could have possibly gotten out of there. It's a bit scuffed, maybe. A bit of road rash there. Maybe some scuffage along the bottom there. That's the main bit. All in all, Mike, it could have been a lot worse. Count yourself lucky. Never a normal day. A box. Nolan. Double strings, premium. Can't be asked to put the chest mount on, so I'm just... Yep, that works. Oh, it big.
That's what she said.
But it is super comfortable. Yeah? Oh yeah, the crazy flip back. Just push the button and... I mean, it makes my head look fucking ginormous. At least it's safe. And once I'm all in my paddock gear, I'm sure it'll blend in a little better. But comfort, that's what matters most. No, safety is what matters most. Safety.